Hello creative people, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite a while since I played on this channel, and let me remind you quickly, we are on the island of New Galom, and let me remind you very quickly what's going on here. We have here some crying face on the map, and it's still to be determined these are the tears of happiness or the suffer. But I think we are going a bit more in the direction that it is kind of an island where Tom Nook probably is holding his villagers against their will and they have to work for him, you know, for bells. So let's go quickly through our villagers. We have here Rolf, who is a pretty tiger. He's a cranky one. And then we have Buck. I think he will be one of my first villager to move out because I really don't like him. He's a bit boring. Then we have Birdo, who is my star. I really like him and he's gonna stay here, I guess, forever. Then we have Egbert. It's also my second island with Egbert, who I absolutely love and who is gonna stay here as well forever. Except maybe I by mistake once click that he has to leave, but I will try to really pay attention not to do so. And then we have a Rocket. She is starting to be a little bit annoying to me, so I think I will also say goodbye to her as soon as I have her portrait. And then I have Ellie, who is very cute. And then I have Cranston. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep him, but I do need kind of one of the villager who is, you see, his house is absolutely placed somewhere else. So I guess he will be a secret agent for Tom Nook. So I think I will keep him. And then I have Timbra, who is very cute as well. I have Bubbles, who I'm not sure keeping or not keeping. At the beginning she was not so good that I liked her that much, but then when it was time that she wanted to move out, I didn't let her go because I felt sorry. And then we have Snooty. Alright, so these are my villagers and this is the island. As you can see, I got the update. I also updated the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. And there was already some decoration here going on. So now we just follow along the sign of help as the road. Hello, Cranston. And so here I was thinking I need to make a grand entrance to the island. So first of all, when people are arriving here, they should have an impression that this island is really cool, really grand. So there should be maybe like market stalls here or whatever else to make a really expensive impression. And then we have here some terraforming to create the shapes, which are making here as the face and the barb on the face. We have here the plaza. A little minus here that I always, when there are visitors on the plaza, I don't see them talking to them because of this terraforming here. But I think it's okay, it's something I can live with. And then we walk this way and we have like a grand hill of bells. So if you climb here, so there is quite a rich area here, the bells produced through the work of the villagers, and we can continue further. And then we come here in our residential area. As you can see, I tried to cover as well all of the island with custom design on the landscape, because like that I have on the specific area where my fossils and my geroids are coming. And here we have all of our housing of the villagers. So I'm thinking to make it like working area, so it will be simple housing. They will have some simple towns standing here, and maybe there will be like not very expensive furniture standing. Hello. Let's listen to them gossip. They're gonna gossip. Yes. Rocket. Hey, Buck. So you're always working out. Yes, because he's a sporty one. To get shredded abs, obviously. And he still looks quite round. Well, he's not very productive. Sure, but after your abs are shredded, then what? Don't break his brain, he's gonna think too much. To impress us, of course. So this is our residential area, and then we have here the beach and so on. But let's go check out the museum area. There will be a little bit of work, and there were some decorations. So we made here a little bit of an entrance. So we'll still need to adapt here the roads to make them with a little bit of stonework, and then we have here some guitar of the prison. And then, yeah, as you might remember, if you have been visiting already my island, then we have already here quite some exhibition going on for the museum. We can stand here and we have a beautiful view on all of the fossils, and this is a very beautiful photographic spot. And look at this majesty. Wow. So here are some leftover trees I'm still keeping, and this is still all of the area which we can decorate, either for museum or maybe I'm thinking to make like gardens. This will be my presentable area in my island. And then we go down here. For now, for here, I'm not sure what to put, so I was thinking to start to propagate flowers, but then it's a little bit of a tedious job, and as I don't have time to do that at the moment, we just keep it here open. And one day we start working on it. Yeah, let's jump on the other side and see what's going on here. So here we can have a little glance at something going on in this hill. Something behind or something close to it. So my idea is to close it totally and to make here like a secret area where actually my villagers are going to work. So let's go down and check out what's going on here. I just started to decorate this area, so we have something going on here. We have some machines and we have some production going on, something cooking. We have some teddy bears probably being produced or painted. If we walk this way, we probably need to make here a little bit more of the office area where the machine is getting operated. Wow, yes, and it should have some teddy bears produced. So, how to make it here closed after? So for now there are a lot of vines climbing everywhere, so I can move around. But in the future I just want to close it totally, so it will be not visible to the outside view, so to say, through these openings. But of course it will be still visible because the equipment is quite tall, but nobody can see exactly what it is there behind. So this will be our little story. Let's take my... Oh, my pockets are full. Seriously? What are they full? Ah, right. Because I was in the middle of decorating, so that's why it's full with all the other stuff here for this area. Alright, so this is a little tour of this area, and I still didn't check out my hotel, which I probably will not do right now. So, my questions for today are actually, what do you think? Would you agree with me on which villager we need to kick out? So, my candidate to be kicked out: Rocket, Buck, and maybe Bubbles and Snooty. So definitely keep is Rolf, Birdo, and Egbert. Ellie, yes, and Timbra for a while, yes, and then we can exchange them maybe with the mothers. And then we have here the newly opened hotel, and I'm not gonna visit it today because I think Tom Nook is gonna do a lot of talking to introduce me and so on and so on. And for now I think we will wrap it up here, this little tour. I have full pockets, so I cannot collect anything right now, but I can go and have a look at my little view here. Hey, beautiful. Alright, so I see you next time. Let me know where should we continue. Should we work on the garden on the right eyebrow of the face, or should we continue work on the secret working area, or should we continue to work on the entrance of the island? I have to collect my thoughts and get back to work here on this island. For now, I will see you next time. Bye bye!